I'm here at a lake not too far from my house. It's a pretty nice place, so I'm going to show it to you today. Here it is. We'll walk around it more in just a bit. As you can see in the reflections, there's a bunch of high-rise apartments here around the lake. They call these apartments, fittingly enough, Lakeside. Walking along the lake with the weeping willows here on the side. At least I think those are weeping willows. If anybody knows that I got that wrong, feel free to let me know. As you can probably guess from the look on the ground, it's been raining here lately. Normally there's quite a few people out here, especially the elderly like to come out here and exercise, do Tai Chi or other kinds of exercises. Dancing to music is pretty popular here too. Here's some more of the lake over here. Island here in the middle, which we're not going to go to. Nice tree-lined walkway here, coming up on one of my favorite things up here. Here it is. Purple flowers. Always love me the purple flowers here in Guangzhou. There's quite a panorama available from here. Lamp post. And we do have an exercise class going on over here. Here are the docks over here. These boats are one that usually you can rent like for an hour and a half hour and take them out boating. But I haven't seen them active since the pandemic, so I think they must have shut down then and just never reopened. Can you see that black swan over there? We have a lot of them here in this lake. In fact, I can see now there's two. Let's see if we can get a better look. Yes! There they are. Black swans. Bye-bye, swans. There's a cafe up here. I'll show it to you later. Nice pavilion here. If it rains on me at all again, I'll probably go under here to take shelter. And here's the docks. They'll let me go out on it, nothing to block me. They are preventing me from going out here, though, onto the side docks. Only this main dock can I go onto. Yeah, I'm not sure why it says pool here. The Chinese version does not say anything about where you are. So maybe they just copied it from one that from an English translation they were using for a sign at the pool and didn't realize it wasn't applicable here. I don't know. Here's the cafe. Menu here. You might find this interesting. This sign in 4 languages, English, Japanese, Korean, and French, informs people of the quarantine procedures required for arrivals from overseas in China. There aren't too many of those right now since the borders are largely closed, but they've got this here to warn you of the procedures if you do end up traveling here. I can actually see the building I live in from over here. It's pretty far away and it's the very rightmost one, right near those trees on the island. And over here we got a kids' playground. Interesting thing happened last time we brought the kids here to play. It was right in the middle of the pandemic in February. And so every once in a while, these men would come out in white hazmat suits and order everyone off the playground so they could spray it with disinfectant. It was really interesting seeing these men completely covered in white suits, but I guess they were just trying to keep the place safe for everybody. Got this little bridge here leading onto the island in the middle of the lake. Here it is. Up we go over. But the gate onto the island is locked. So back we go. Ducks. This is as zoomed as I can get, but there they are. Walking a little more along the edge of this lake. It's a pretty popular place for walkers. Normally there's lots of people out here, but the fact that it just rained may have deterred some people, so I've got this place a little more to myself. It's just kind of nice and peaceful. Way off in the distance there I can see 3 black swans. You can see what the sign on the left says. The right one says fishing is prohibited, or no fishing. You could read it either way. Lots of foliage here on the side of the lake. Over there is what I sometimes think of as Swan Beach, since there's usually quite a few of the swans over there on that little beachfront-like area. Got a nice pavilion here. Some nice red flowers here. love this wooded lane. It feels so secluded here under the green arches that the trees seem to make over our heads. It's really picturesque. I feel like I could really get a nice, relaxing walk here. Just like something that can kind of cleanse the mind, you know? Maybe I should walk this again when I'm not holding the camera and trying to get a good shot of everything. Really get my mind cleansed. Feel at peace. Inner calm. The lake over here. It's almost enough to make you forget that there's a road here full of parked cars. Ooh, some nice little benches here. And a little birdie under the benches. Oh, there goes the little birdie. Bye-bye, birdie. Decided to sit on one of the benches and take a bit of a rest. It's hot and humid here as usual in Guangzhou in August. You may be able to see that I've built up quite a sweat. So I'm going to take a little rest and grab a swig or two of water before I start walking again. Bus stop here. And here's a bus. But this bus doesn't go to my house. There isn't any bus to my house from here. And since my wife has got the e-bike right now to take the kids to a doctor's appointment, I get to walk home instead. So, off I go. Walking home now. Probably take me about 20 minutes to get there. Made it home. Hope you enjoyed seeing that lake. If you liked it and you want to see more stuff about my life in China, hit the subscribe button and like this video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.